thought it was time for an update. It's been a while since I've made a video, mainly because I haven't got any bandwidth to upload them, but still haven't got that. Things have moved on, so I'll just show you what's happening, really, just to update. We are now stationed here in the caravan, which is essentially what will be the back garden, or well, it's a 360-degree garden really, so but it's at the back of the house, northwest facing. So we're looking out onto those views northeast towards the coast. I've finally managed to do some grass cutting, which is about 1 meter high. So a start, at least. It wasn't possible before because of fire risk regulations. You couldn't use any motorized equipment, especially not streamers, which spark all the time if you use metal blades. So the water is still not sorted. We're still having the, so most of this gubbins there is all related to having to carry water, small quantities of water, up and down 2 kilometers from the spring. We've made a ramp here, cleared out a lot of this vegetation and some rock, and made a ramp so that we can get up into there. The solar is installed. I don't know if I'd installed the solar the last time. That's already been moved twice. We've had to move it, but we've got a little bit of solar there, so electric at least is sorted. This track through here is better. I've made a clearing. I'll show you that another day perhaps. So we're going to have somewhere for vehicles in case of snow, rain, hail. That's not up yet, the structure's not up, and the base isn't down, but we've got a way through and a clearing made. So work has started on this building, the barn, and the architect has drawn up plans for a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom little house with living space on the upper floor, which will be a kitchen, diner, sitting room of about 40 square meters, and 2 bedrooms downstairs with a bathroom. I think you saw it before. There was an entrance here. We've taken out the floor. The beams that were taken out were still good. By the way, this massia, this house, is probably between 500 and 600 years old. We've still got to do further research, but that's what we're talking about here. That's the history we're talking about. And these are the original walls, and it's still standing absolutely fine. It's solid as a rock. They've been chipping away because we've got to put new mortar in between, re-grout, if that's what it's called, grouting. So they've been chipping away at that. Then they'll wash the stones and re-grout it. We've knocked down a little annex that was here. That will go back up, but it had to come down because there were no foundations. So that'll be the stairway. These are the leftovers of that, because it's similar construction to the main building, just done with stone, rock, laid rock. These are new beams, which will be the beams that separate the downstairs from upstairs. Because it's going to be rustic as it was. This is another of the old entrances. That won't be there either. There'll be a new entrance somewhere there where the scaffolding is, maybe a little bit more central. It comes out to about where I am, with a stairway and a little entranceway, and that gives us more space so that the stairway doesn't eat up all of the space inside. It's not that big. If you want to come through, so this was actually it's just been built straight into the bedrock, so that serves as the foundations. which is brilliant. It was, you can probably still see the mark. It was about 1 meter deep in manure from sheep and goats, which was probably been mounting up for a couple of 100 years. I don't know. It's all out there piled up. I'm going to use it to fertilize our fields of at the moment truffles, although we're thinking of planting apples and almonds and other stuff. So that's what's going on with that. I don't know if I ever took you inside the building. I'm just going to go inside quickly. It's interesting to see what it was like before. So this garden, also this part of the garden, is a little bit better now. I don't know if you saw it before. Anyway, I've managed to cut the grass. I absolutely love it. It still needs a lot doing to it. All the brambles, cutting back some of the bushes, but you can get an idea of how nice it can be. Or just it's naturally built into this bedrock, which with outcrops of rocks, and you can make it such a feature. It's going to be fabulous. It's got lots of these little terraces. These are almond trees. So I've cut down through here, and it's coming back through quite nice and green. You can see it's just the garden. Even the garden is made up of this terracing, and it's just a matter of getting it under control and exploiting the natural layout, rebuilding a little bit. I've been working for a couple of days on this bramble bush, which is a monster, absolute beast. But you've got to get right down to the roots, otherwise it'll just grow back. This is one of my favourite terraces. I'm just going to pause the video there because I think I'll turn this into 2.